Welcome to my first ever YouTube upload. My name's Connor. I'm 30 years old. Been playing chess for about 3 years now, just over 3 years. Most of my life I was playing hockey. I played juniors, college, and a brief stint in pro. I played juniors, spent a couple years in Texas, and then a few years up in Calgary, Alberta.
Chambers scores! Are you kidding me? Connor Chambers!
And then college in Wisconsin for 4 years, and then graduated in 2020. Had a pro tryout with the Quad City Storm. Went good, signed a contract for the 2021 season, which was canceled then for COVID. And I decided to hang it up and get a real job. So spent a couple of years just kind of trying new things, and then 2022 I saw the Magnus documentary, which was one of the most impressive things I've ever seen. It's free online, highly recommend. But was inspired by that. My dad taught me how to play chess when I was a kid, but when I made this account in 2022 I had no idea what castling was. So if that gives you insight on how much I knew about the game when I was starting out then. And as of now, as I'm recording this, I am 1884 in Blitz. I pretty much only play Blitz. Trying to get to 2000. I've got a little series going on TikTok, The Road to 2000. Some of you might have seen. But yeah, this channel should just be, documenting my climb up the ranks, hopefully, and I'm also going to be playing some over-the-board events, so be recapping some of those games on here and just kind of showing my journey. So as of now, I play e4 and the star of the show against the Sicilian Smith-Morra Gambit, my favorite line in all of chess. We're going to spend a lot of time on this channel. Against e5, I play King's Gambit. Some of you might have seen the Museo Gambit on my TikTok. It's a nasty line I like to play. Against the Khan, I'm playing the Alien Gambit. And what else? French, I play this Nimzowitsch system. King g4 here. It's black. I play Elephant Gambit against e5. And I play the Stonewall against d4. Shout out the Chess Prod channel, that's where I learned these lines. So that's the repertoire as of now, subject to change. But coming back to the crown jewel of them all, Smith-Morra Gambit. My favorite line in all of chess. I need to preface this by saying everything I learned about this line I learned from Marc Esserman in his book Mayhem in the Morra. Marc's international master and probably the world's leading expert on the Smith-Morra. He's the inspiration behind this channel, basically. He's my favorite chess player to watch. I think he's brilliant. But this line really encapsulates everything that I love about chess and just the beauty of the game. And I think this game that Marc played back in 2017 against Gukesh, the current world champ, you may have heard of him, just encapsulates the beauty of the Morra Gambit and why it's such a nasty line. So this was played in Caen, France in 2017, so Gukesh was 11 years old at the time, but still a very strong player. So from the top, Marc plays e4, c5, d4, the Morra Gambit. Gukesh takes and accepts the gambit. And at the price of a pawn, white gets beautiful, harmonious development. The knight wants to come to f3, bishop c4, and we have plenty of attacking chances, whereas black has to walk a tightrope to get his pieces out, get castled without getting put in the blender, is what I have to call it, and we'll see that here in this game. So Gukesh plays e6, knight f3, knight c6, just trying to develop, and bishop c4. This is the classic Morra setup. Gukesh plays a6, Marc castles, and now we get knight e7, Bishop g5 to pin the knight. Gukesh plays f6, breaking the pin. Marc moves the bishop back. And now we get knight g6. Black wants to develop and castle, basically. And this is where the beauty of the Moor Gambit. The point of it is to never let black get comfortable with development and castle the king. So here we see a subtle move, bishop b3, because the queen likes to develop here, and this just tucks the bishop away. And now we see b5. A little fun line here, let's say you play bishop e7 right away. You play this, and now e5. You actually checkmate the queen. So instead, Gukesh plays e5 right away, and here Marc plays knight d5, exclam, sacrificing the knight. He has such a big lead in development, and this pawn becomes so strong that he's okay to do that. Takes. Gukesh, 11 years old, no fear. So he plays knight here, and now pawn d6, binding all of black's pieces. This bishop can't move, this rook is trapped in the corner, and also opens up the scope for this bishop. Black will never castle, kingside at least. So here we have bishop b7, knight takes, pawn takes back, and here white wants to continue the attack, keep generating threats, so we get f4, just trying to open lines up. Black has to take this pawn. Fun line here, if knight takes, you have the beautiful queen h5 check, knight takes, and mate with the bishop, rook, and pawn. Just showing the importance of piece activity and how poorly placed black's king is. So we get, instead, pawn takes, and now we have another prepared sacrifice, rook e1. Attacking the bishop here. Gukesh takes it. Rook takes, and Gukesh has to give back a piece. He's currently up 6 points material, 2 pieces, but he has to give one back. He plays bishop e7. Marc plays the centralizing move, queen d4. So Gukesh plays queen b8 with the idea to work this pin and trade pieces and capitalize on his material advantage. Pawn takes. Now we have queen a7, working this pin. Now we see the beautiful sacrifice, bishop f7, check. Only move is to take. Now we have beautiful deflection tactic. Promotes to queen. He has to take with this rook. If he takes with this one, just take the queen. Rook takes. Now Marc brings his other rook into the game. Rook f1 check. King back. Rook takes check. Rook has to take back, and Marc picks up the queen. Rushing position. Gukesh can resign here, but he played on. But Marc ended up cleaning it up and essentially putting the current world champ in the blender with the Moor Gambit. So that just shows the creativity and the dynamicism that the Moor Gambit has and that Marc has. He is a genius on the chessboard, I would say. So that's all I got for you today. Hopefully this is the start of a fun journey. Appreciate you guys for tapping in, watching this, and hopefully see you in the next one.